we have a very special guest in the studio, and he has his very own jingle.
It's Albanese.
My fellow Australians, thank you for this extraordinary honour.
Albanese's on the show this morning.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, welcome back to the show.
Good to be here.
So lovely to see you.
So good of you to have a jingle for me.
I know. Well, we only do that for our favourite guests and our guests that deserve
Can't
that.
have a jingle for everybody.
Now, I have to be honest, Prime Minister, I'm a bit thrown at the moment because the boys just told me that next week or the week after we'll be doing a 27-hour marathon radio show to break a Guinness World Record, which I think is a stupid idea that I don't want to do. Is that...
I'm with you.
Thank you.
I'm with you, I've got to say.
No, I don't want that. I want positivity. No, you are the Prime Minister. You
do it.
travel all around the world. You'll be up. You're always up. You're working. This is because I broke a Guinness Book of World Record from a helicopter. The ball got dropped 220 metres. No one's ever done it before. And I did it last year. And Fee turned around and said, I'm not good at anything. And now she's the best at radio. She's the queen of radio. So I found a record she can break. And I'm trying to pump her up to get her over the line, and you just said you agree.
PM, you just
That's not what I want.
I was just trying to back her in.
No, don't back her in.
you announced a budget surplus for the first time in over a decade. You don't think Fifi can stay in here for 27 hours?
I think she can. I think she can do it. I think she can do it. Whether she should do it is a different question.
there we go.
But she can do it.
There we go.
I love this. And see, looking at you, you are fresh. And I've seen the travel you've been doing recently. Only what, is it a fortnight? No, less than a fortnight ago, off to see the coronation of King Charles. And then you've come back and you get straight into it. See, most
I was
people...
in 3 cities yesterday.
No way. How do you deal
As
with...
you do.
Yeah.
Sydney, Adelaide and Melbourne.
Adelaide would have been fun.
Adelaide and Melbourne in one day.
Yeah.
What do you do to deal with combat tiredness or fatigue?
Coffee. Coffee. I've just walked in the studio with the coffee here.
You didn't walk in, you kicked the door off the hinges. I've never seen a guest
in the
approach at
morning.
such speed.
They told me 1 minute and I was 2 minutes away, so I,
Got on the jog.
Your
Dash
security
down.
have to be pretty fit. This isn't John Howard's old slow jog around Canberra.
no,
This is
none
a
of
PM moving.
None of that.
At pace.
None of that.
Now, you're nearly a year in. Is that right? When's your anniversary for a year?
We were elected on the 21st of May and we were sworn in on the 23rd of May. So that's next week.
Next week.
Almost
huge.
there.
You gonna have a party?
Almost there. No, I think I might be working that day. Parliament sitting on the 23rd, and we've got. Speaking of schedules, from now I go to Sydney, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Nhulunbuy in Arnhem Land for Yunupingu's memorial service, the great Indigenous leader. Then Darwin. Then to Hiroshima in Japan. That's my week up until Friday.
Do you keep the suit on? Do you keep the suit on in the Northern Territory because it's
No.
so hot up there?
No one wears a suit in
No,
the Northern
gosh.
Territory. They throw things at you. You just look weird.
Yeah.
You just look weird. So no tie.
No
It's-
tie.
No tie in the Northern
Do
Territory.
you get to, because I've seen The West Wing, and do you
Wow.
get... when
It's
they-
a documentary.
Oh, you're right. Yes. When your people come in and pitch, now you've got to do this, this, and this. You've got to fly here and there. Do you get to do that? No, I don't want to do that one. Or do you have to do it?
No, I'm pretty hands-on.
Yeah, okay. You want to do it.
I'm pretty hands-on with my diary. It's the way I try to keep some control over my life. So with much frustration for shout out to Marika here. She'll be very pleased to get heard on Fox. She gets frustrated. She'll text me and go, PM, you've been playing with your diary again. Because I'll shift things around and
What?
put things in.
I guess you are the PM. You can do whatever you
I
want.
can do all that.
Apparently, according to
look he gave
Marika,
you.
you
So
can't.
We come up with new ideas. Why don't we go here? So it can be frustrating, but you've got to have some control.
Yes.
I reckon. But
True.
it's a busy. Some things you've just got to do.
Yep.
Hey, you went to the coronation, which was amazing. I watched all of it. I loved it. Do you think there will be another Australian Prime Minister at a coronation?
I don't know. At some stage, I think there will be another vote on the Republic at some stage. But the Australian Prime Minister would still go because we'd still remain part of the Commonwealth. So
Will we remain in the Commonwealth?
we'll remain in. There's 57 Commonwealth countries, but there's only 15 now are part of the realm.
Yep.
That is have the King as our head of state. So at some stage, I'm a Republican. I think we will make that decision to have an Australian as our head of state, but we'll stay in the Commonwealth. It's an important part of our history. So a whole lot of countries have opted out and now have their own head of state.
and
But they're still competing in the Commonwealth Games, coming to Victoria
Mate,
soon.
you got to win one of them.
Do you think he'll come? Like in your chat
That's
with
something you
him?
could do. You could go in the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, you're very generous. That's a lovely.
could.
That's probably the nicest thing
could.
anyone's ever
It'll be
said to
Fifi.
me.
It'll be Fifi
something.
the eel.
I've got to be good at something, but apparently I'm not.
No. Pick a sport that other
Hurdles?
Commonwealth.
Discus? That one looks like you just throw it.
That'd
just
be
throw
That's
pretty
it.
not-
cool.
No?
That's not discus. Whatever that
That's
was.
disco.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
That was a
Eric,
bit
Very
different.
good.
do you remember Eric the eel? You could be Fifi the eel. Just as long as you compete.
Yeah, have a crack.
Thank you. This is very humiliating in front of the Prime Minister. Can we revisit this conversation another time?
You look pretty fit. I reckon you could do it.
Thank you. I love this. Prime
There you go.
Minister. I need this
Another
kind of
idea,
encouragement.
not just the 27 hours without sleep.
Yeah.
You'll be right. Hey,
Games.
just asking for a friend, PM. Now vaping. What's happening with vaping? Is it gone?
Very bad.
Well, it's not a good thing. And the problem with vaping is that it's a bit of an entry point into then full-on tobacco use. And the problem with vaping as well is that it does, of course, contain nicotine, many of them, and some of the marketing, things with little dinosaurs and
Yeah,
stuff on aimed at
Pretty colours.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
colours, unicorns and all that
They're
stuff.
disgusting.
It's not a good thing.
I've got a friend that may or may not be in here, but he just thinks it's fruit juice. Can you
Yeah, no.
let him know it's not
No,
fruit
it's
juice?
not healthy.
That's
Not
not
a good
terrible
thing.
for
Not
you.
a good thing.
That'll be
It's
rough.
terrible for you, man.
Look, everyone here's on the water.
Yeah, we are. We are. It's healthy. Water's healthy.
Very good. Stick with that, Fev.
Yeah, fair. There we go.
Probably
You've
throw
done.
these in the bin then.
Yeah.
Bad.
I'll be confiscating those.
Hey, just another
I've got people can take them off you.
Yeah, no, I think I've got them covered. Another question for you. Now, I've been divorced to my wife, or who's now my fiance. So we're back engaged again, the mother of my
Okay.
children. But we're going to get married again. And I know you like going to weddings. Will you come to mine later in the year?
Oh, mate, when's it on?
Well, I haven't
Send
said
us
it.
an invite.
Oh, there we go. He's coming.
Send us an
How
invite.
was that wedding?
Oh, it was a hoot. It was good fun. I left before the party afterwards.
Probably a good thing.
Probably a good thing, but it was great. I love weddings.
Yeah.
Two people saying they love each other and they want to spend the rest of their life together. What's not to like?
We're speaking of Kyle Sandilands'
Yeah,
wedding
Kyle
also, by the way, if
Sandilands' wedding,
nobody
yeah.
knows. But I love that. And I love that you said send the invite because I have a feeling Marika might have your diary that week. And unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's out of
Marika
your
will be-
control. Marika.
Yeah, indeed.
No, Marika will just say yes.
Marika
because
will become a
Albo
cult
loves-
figure as a result of this interview.
I
Is
love
Marika on the
Mari-
couch?
Which one's
No.
Marika?
Oh,
No.
She's not here.
They're all laughing their heads off, all your people out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, because they
Should we call her?
know what Marika's going to do to me for
Yeah.
mentioning
Oh, you're in
her
trouble.
on radio.
I'm just getting a vibe that Marika's terrifying.
No, she's disciplined, I think
Okay.
is the right word.
The AFP are scared out there. Just shaking their heads. Shouldn't have brought up Marika.
They're scared because I said I got them covered.
Well, thank you so much for coming in the studio, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese.
Great to
And
be
thank you
with
for the
you.
faith in us that you think we can break this world record.
You can, when's it on?
I don't know. Fev just surprised me with this idea
I
about 10
literally
minutes
just popped
ago.
it 5 minutes ago.
And so you're going to be on air for all that time?
Yes, so there's rules and regulations. So other stations have done this before and they've gone for a couple, but they've all napped in between at night time when no one's listening. But we have to, soft. We have to literally speak after every song. You have to be on air for the whole 27 hours.
Yeah, well, otherwise it's not a record.
Yeah, that'd be
I'll ring in and chat with you.
I reckon. Sorry,
great.
Marika.
Thank
Marika's she's flapping about.
Marika, put it in the diary. I might need to ring in 3 or 4 times during
just to keep me
in that
away.
area.
From different cities.
Now for part 4 of the Prime Minister and you.
Oh, well, thank
thanks.
you so much.
Thanks,
Enjoy your
guys.
day in Melbourne.